I do a pretty good Tagalog accent, so I want to do that one. Hello and welcome to Fayfinders, a Dungeons and Dragons podcast navigating listeners into the vague and supernatural. My name is Ashley Elizabeth and I will be your dungeon master for campaign voyage. This is not voyage, this is island. I am... Don't...
I called Voyage Island to Max's face today at work.
Ow.
My name is Ashley. Back to Tagalog. My name is Ashley Elizabeth, and I will be your dungeon master for Campaign Island. And with me is Tutupendi Sam.
Hello, and welcome to Fayfinders.
The outstanding Austin.
Aloha.
The amazing Amancio.
Hello, and welcome to Fayfinders.
the radical Rachel.
Hiya.
And last but not least, the Kulkai.
Heyo.
Now let us return to the island. Yay! The coconut nut is a giant nut.
Oh my god, that is such a flashback. That is such a visceral flashback.
Smoky Mountain, my dude. Smoky Mountain. Alright, so to recap from last time, you all headed to the northern point of the island within an ancient city and found a second body of Adrian Van Duren and had quite the fun argument about, kind of how these bodies came to be, which I think it ended okay. I think we ended on an okay note there. You then found a space further north to hold your monster zoo, where Gladius, as you've dubbed them, made a bunch of monsters for you to fight. You guys wrapped up and headed home, and that's where we left y'all. What are we doing now?
I would like to call everybody first thing in the morning and ask them to meet, I guess, at the beach, because Styx is always going on about the beach, so.
It's the best place in the world.
So I'm guessing you're meeting me there, Styx.
Oh yes, absolutely. I'll meet you there in 10.
Cool.
Awesome. Is everyone coming?
Dude, at the beach?
You don't have to get in the water. It's just Styx is all crazy about the beach, so, I just need to talk to you guys. Can you just, come out, please?
Yeah.
It's too early, but sure. Thank you.
And of course, I don't know, I owe you, Annabelle, so I'll be at the beach for sure.
Yeah. Thanks, Fred.
Alright, you all make your way to the beach? Or is there anything... Hold on, you were gonna say something?
Maybe I'll try and, find some type of snacks for them.
Alright.
I don't know what we'd have.
What do you... Roll an investigation check.
Awesome. I have a bunch of new dice, so it means that at least one of them, out of the 15 sets that I've just gotten, should not roll badly.
Yeah,
Oh
I may have bought Rachel 15 sets of dice.
That's
Just a few.
That's a 14.
Hey.
14. Dude, literally, I want this image of, Rachel, you roll a dice, doesn't roll good. You just pick up a new set, roll again, you have another new set. Which, by the way, they all look really pretty. I saw the picture.
Yeah, that is actually what is going to be happening tonight. If something rolls badly, I am rolling something else.
You have 14 other dice sets.
Exactly.
Alright. So with a 14, yeah, you start looking around, you find, I mean, there's mostly just meat. So you find like, you know, like the little deli meats, and like you can like little like prosciutto and like salami and like a bunch of those, and there's some cheese in there.
Sure, I'll take that. That seems like, I was thinking crackers, but I guess I guess I could bring little crackers like with the cheese and meat.
Yeah, you got little fancy crackers.
Cool. I will bring that to the beach.
Awesome. The like little fancy appetizers.
Yeah, because fishy crackers do not exist in my household.
No. It's only bougie snacks. You got the, what is it, the Boisson cheese?
My favorite.
Boisson.
Boisson. Awesome. So you get that. You all meet at the beach. Anything I should know beforehand before we go to the beach from anyone?
I don't think so.
No.
I'm just going to
No.
wake up and put on my eyebrows.
I would definitely grab the stuff that I copied out of that book and just kind of tuck it into my pocket. But other than that,
Cool. You take your little church pamphlet. You put it.
Yeah.
You go. Anyone else?
I put on sunscreen. You know, I'm not a vampire yet, but better safe than sorry.
Sure. I mean, I feel like everyone should be wearing sunscreen like regularly because it's just good for your skin, you know.
So true.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Nothing for me.
Cool. We all head to the beach. You all meet up on the beach. Annabelle shows up. Are you like? Do you have it like in a little container in front of you? Or is it in the
Probably,
bag?
yeah. I'd have it on like a little container or something. So I brought snacks because like I know Styx usually brings snacks to things, but I didn't really have any of like I didn't have juice boxes or anything. So there's like some meat and cheese and some crackers if you guys want it. So thank you for coming out here to talk to me.
Thank you for inviting us. And this looks lovely. Ooh, charcuterie.
what are we here for?
I need to talk to you guys, and I was gonna talk to you guys, but then we found Fred's not dad's dead body, and you know, there's some things that just take priority, so I thought we should talk. I know that I haven't always been very nice, and I am trying very hard to be nice, and it's tough because my parents expect me to act a certain way, and have raised me to act a certain way, and that's to be not nice to most of you. Because you are considered not high society enough. I mean, we live on like a small island. I don't know what they expect, but, yeah. So I am trying to be myself, because I am tired of never having a choice in anything, and always being told what to do. And it's like, no one cares what I want. And there's this whole thing with, like, the champions. And we never got a choice in that. And nobody ever lets me choose anything. And I'm kind of just at the point where I'm done. So, I am trying to be nice to you guys. And Oko, I know I called you fuzzball yesterday. And I apologize for that. It's just, you and Fred were fighting. And it's easier to get you mad at me, so then you stop focusing on Fred, than getting you to just stop being mad at Fred.
Okay.
It's a redirection tactic.
Mm-hmm.
You see,
Fair point.
Annabelle, redirection tactics tend to work best when you don't explicitly bring them up and mention that they're redirection tactics.
I guess, but yeah, okay, fine, yeah, I sort of ruined that one for myself, but I know most of you are pretty good with me. Oko, it's kind of just you that seems like you hate me, which sort of really sucks. So, like, I'm gonna try and be nicer to you.
I don't hate you.
Really?
No, I do not. I just don't stand for BS, and sometimes you can be very BS-y.
Okay. Just, a while back you made this comment about, like, oh, how I get everything, and, like, I know maybe on the outside you guys see it as, like, I'm super stuck up and spoiled because I get anything I want, but the things that I get, while they're a privilege, aren't things that I want for my life, and also, like, I'm honestly jealous of a lot of you guys. You guys have parents that, like, love you and care about you. And, Oko, I know your parents went missing, but at least they loved you while they were here. And they love you even when they're gone. Where my parents didn't care about me the moment I was born to now. So, like, I don't know. It really sucks. And this is an uncomfortable conversation for me. But we're having it because I'm told that personal growth is a good thing.
Would you like a hug?
Sure, that sounds really nice.
I'm going to give you a very strong and tight embrace and just kind of like, this is good. Yes, emotional dropping is very, very good for you. And if you need to cry or if you need to do anything, we are here. We are a support circle. And you're loved. And it doesn't need to be your parents. Chosen family is just as important and just as valid. And
thank you, Styx. It's really hard when there's all this pressure on me and nobody asks what I want ever. No one cares. I hate ballet. Did you know that ballet sucks? It's like you point your toes and you're like, blah, blah, blah. I am the sugar plum fairy. But, like, nobody cares. Nobody, like, it sucks. Like, I just, like,
it's all right.
you.
There.
It's okay. It's okay. Like, heard a saying, and the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb.
And we are definitely a coven at this point. Alright, I think we've been bonded forever. There's nothing that's going to change that now.
Mm-mm.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It gets really hard, and now it's hard to be nice, and it's not like I wake up and want to be mean. I wake up and I'm forced to be mean. And I hope that I can be a better friend to you guys.
You're going to be. This is already making a huge step. Just by saying that that's what you want to do, you're already being a better friend.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. So yeah, that was all. I don't know.
Annabelle, can we eat all this meat for you? Because I know it's really not your thing. I really appreciate that you brought it, but
yeah,
it's kind of on us.
I mean,
it looks like there's some cheeses in there.
Yeah,
you
like
eat cheese.
I'll have the cheese and crackers. There's not a whole lot of selection in my house when it comes to non-meat options, so go at it, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. I'm going to eat some prosciutto.
That was really cute.
That was really
I love
cute.
prosciutto. Dude, literally when I see the little prosciutto things at like Walmart, and I'm like, oh, Ashley, you can't buy that. You're living on a student budget. You shouldn't spoil yourself. But it's like, I want the prosciutto. Oh God.
Yeah, I feel that.
Grocery shopping as an adult sucks. Okay.
It does. Oh my gosh.
That was really cute. Okay. what else is this? Is this just kind of how you guys are spending your? I think this is Thursday morning. Yeah, this is Thursday morning.
I think this is how we spend our whole Thursday. Hey, let's skip school. Hey guys, let's skip school and just hang out. What do you think?
There's
I'm
no
always
one's
down.
making you come to school this week.
That's right.
I'm always down to skip school, so.
I will just hunker down with like the little container and nibble on some crackers and cheese with everybody.
I am in mourning, so we get to eat all the charcuterie that we want.
Heck yeah.
You guys, you spend some time on the beach. Is there anything else you're wanting to do today? Or are you just gonna hang out?
I think I'm just gonna hang out with them. I mean, I don't know, like, hey, Fred, like, I mean, should we do something about looking into that ruin? Like, what's our opinions here, guys? Because I know we've been arguing about theories, and, like, theories are cool and everything, but, like, none of us know what's going on.
No, we don't.
All we really know is that Gladius wants monsters, and, like, we got them their monsters. They made them. But outside of that, I'm not really sure what it is that the council expects us to do next.
Speaking of Gladius, I'm very unhappy that he decided to, like, test the monsters against that. That was not part of, like, I don't know if that was in fine print on the contract when we spoke. Like, that was not stated. He was like, yeah, just bring me some things and I'll turn them into monsters. And I was like, okay, cool, easy. Like, this is so much better than before. We don't even have to talk to people. We just pick up sticks in the woods. And then, yeah, it's... I don't know. I was not happy with that.
Yeah, I kind of got my butt handed to me.
Same here. Wait.
I'm gonna go sit beside Styx and pull out the pamphlet and kind of discreetly kind of hand it over to her and just be like, I saw you translate something. Do you think you could translate this?
Oh, yes, I can. I'm sure I could. I would like to. I will use comprehend languages and read the writing.
All right. You cast comprehend languages, and this is quite weird. I will say. This is, I mean, even before it wasn't even a language that you could quite discern yourself. But as sort of all these different letters unfold, what you read is the monster of souls. All it does is thirst for more. What is it?
I'm just writing it down, sorry.
Yeah.
What? Ori, it literally just says that it's a monster and it's a question mark at the end, so it's like, what is it? They don't know.
They don't
It's a
even know what
monster
it
of
is.
souls. And it's just always going to be hungering and thirsting for more.
Great. That's all. Okay.
Did you
Well,
not
that's
want
helpful,
to,
I suppose.
Did you not want to tell the rest of the group? I'm discreetly with you.
I mean, if it was anything important, I figure I would tell. Yeah, we should probably tell them. I mean, worst case
I'm
scenario.
sorry, I missed a line.
Oh no, what's the line?
I missed a line.
Oh.
It says... I'm sorry. I missed the first line. I just skipped it because my thing was a little bit down. The first sign reads, an original monster.
So it's an original monster. The monster of souls, all it does is thirst for more. What is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I have something actually. I missed the first sentence, silly me. So it actually says an original monster. So I wonder if Gladius actually made this monster and just didn't want to tell us if it's an original.
It's possible. I mean, we should probably tell the others. Maybe even talk to Gladius. See what he knows. Hey
Gladius.
guys.
Yeah?
Yes?
What's up?
That monster that sucks souls. It's an original monster according to an old text at the chapel. Church chapel, whatever you want to call it. Annabelle, do you think maybe Gladius had created it?
I mean, maybe. When we had our sit down and talk, he talked about, like, fire-breathing monsters. So, it's possible? But I also feel like he... Because when he looked at the body, he's like, yep, that's a dead body. So, I don't know, I'm torn. He might know about it, but I don't know if he made it. Because, like, if he made it, I feel like he should recognize what it would have done to somebody.
And Gladius is new to the island, isn't he? Like,
I mean...
he's only been here since we finished Morgana's tasks, and these dead bodies, they seem like they've been dead for far longer than that.
Yeah, but he did say that he was somewhere else beforehand. Like... See, okay, I guess I should be kind of upfront with you guys, but, like, last year I had a really weird dream, and I know this sounds like a weird way to start off, but it was like a vision, almost. It's why I recognized Gladius when he came through, like, his door in the cave, and why I was so angry. I saw him in, like, this weird room, like, talking to somebody, like, and it wasn't, like, in person, it was, like, over, like, an orb or something. I don't know how it worked. It was magic. And it was, like, his sister, and they were talking about a box, and then I was, like, running around in front of him, trying to get his attention, and then he opened a door, and suddenly I poofed to, like, the lake, and then I ended up talking with Thetis, and before that, I saw, like, the little wooden log guy, and he was fighting these monsters in the woods, so at the time, I thought I just ate, like, some bad chili or something, but it's starting to seem like it wasn't a bad dream or food poisoning.
So you had a premonition of what was going to happen, and now you've met the people in your dream.
Yes.
Alright, this is going to sound absolutely insanity, but I had the same thing happen to me with Merlin and Morgana.
Oh. I mean...
Really weird.
It sounds weird, but when we met Merlin, he's like, are you awake now, Styx? And I thought that was kind of weird, but I chalked it up to him being, like, an old dude and kind of being creepy, and maybe he was just, like, checking in on you in your sleep or something?
Well, kind of, he did, yes. We had a little chat in my sleep, in my dream. And there was this room with a bunch of lights, and I was purple, and I'm also purple in this situation. You know, our chests with our weapons and stuff, they had lights on them.
Oh, yeah, I had something like that too.
I think that we're not in Thetis anymore, guys.
So you and I both had a premonition a year before all of this went down.
I think so. It's
About
kind of insane.
Yeah, about what was gonna happen. Creepy.
Yes.
I kind of had a similar thing than what you guys are talking about.
Oh,
now that
stop!
now that you were all talking about it, it's making me kind of suspicious of what happened.
Same
Yeah.
here.
Me too.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
So,
Okay. In mine, I woke up and I was in the middle of a huge room, and there was just I was surrounded by they seemed like they were all they were ginormous, giants, all sitting in thrones. And each one looked different, and they were all talking to each other, and they kept repeating let me open my journal here, just flip through. The balance of life and death hang by a thread. What we all hold dear is at stake. We will send a message out. I don't know if we can trust her. Is she the player in this game? I will use some of my power. And they kept repeating it, and I tried to get their attention, and I tried climbing up their thrones, and nothing worked. And then next thing I know, I was in this room, and there was just this box, and there was nothing else. So I went and I opened the box, and a bunch of monsters came out and started trampling me and busting through the room I was in to the outside. And I was just on the ground, and I looked up, and there was just a beautiful starry night, and then there was this violet star or something, and it just seeing it it just, I don't know, it made me feel hopeful. And then I was in a room again, and it was all dark, and a light on the ground. There was a red light, and it there was a voice, and it said the council. And then there was a pink light over a way, and it said the servant. And then there was an orange light, and it said, and they were all figures standing on the lights. And the pink one, it said the servant. And the orange light, it said sacrifice. And then there were a bunch of other lights. There was a purple light that had a skinny person, and a blue light that had someone with wings, and a green light that had little bumps on their head. And it and then there was a cyan light, and it was standing under me, it was shining under me. And it was there was kind of a yellowy orange light as well, and the person had a staff. And it was really weird because when we went into the cave, all those colors were underneath us, and it was so long ago that it didn't click really.
that sounds disturbingly similar to what I remember, sort of. In a lot better detail. I didn't write my dream down. But you said a box. And Gladius was talking to his sister about a box. So maybe somehow that's related.
I had literally the same dream as well, but I can't remember what the purple light was. Do you remember what the purple light was?
It was kind of looked like you.
But what was the title? If one of us is the sacrifice and one of us is the servant, this is really scary.
The servant had a pink light, and the sacrifice had an orange light, from what I remember.
Yeah, I don't think that the sacrifice or the servant is any one of us. Maybe.
But I do remember having a really similar dream. I mean, mine had a lady
Yeah.
and some guy, and they didn't listen to me. I was trying to talk to them, and then there was this guy who was really mean to me, and he had like a coin. But I do remember an orange light with the sacrifice. And this is all a little, well, it's a lot weird. But everything that's happened in the past few months has been a lot weird.
We've all had the same dream.
But with different people. So
Yes.
maybe it's like one of those things where like Merlin saw into the future and then he said he was like speaking to you.
Yes,
So-
he said that he was talking to me, not necessarily like in my dreams, but from his perspective, it was just some point in time he exists without barriers of time and space. Which is interesting.
Weird.
I had a really messed up dream, though, because Morgana actually, fun fact, please guys don't say anything to anybody ever, literally, and don't mention it to my mother, but Morgana resurrected my mother, and her magic is keeping my mother alive, still. I don't know if I told you guys that. Maybe I did already, but...
I think it was semi-alluded to, kind of,
Right.
that you said you thought it. So, I
But
guess when all...
Sorry. Yeah,
Sorry.
I woke up as my mother, as being resurrected and trying to overthrow a castle. So that was really a lot.
I mean, on the bright side, at least if you ever go through a more rebellious phase, she can't get mad at you because you could throw at her, well, Mom, I never tried to take over a castle.
That's very true, and she will be like, "Excuse me," and then no more jeopardy.
Okay. So maybe that wouldn't work.
I'm already a rebel, I think, for the most part.
I mean, we're all kind of rebels. All we've done for the past while is lie to everyone around us.
I like to think about it as acting opportunities rather than lying.
Protecting the peace.
Yes, that too,
Yeah.
for sure.
Because what happens if we're like, hey guys, it's the end of the world, like, love your loved ones and, you know, make peace, and then we save the world, and then it's like, oh, haha, we were lying, we just freaked everybody out for no reason, and some of you are dead now because we told you, but it's okay.
And hey, we haven't really lied to each other, have we? So, you know, as long as we're keeping things honest between friends, I don't think we're lying per se, but I think Annabelle's right. We're protecting the peace.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's true.
so,
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe we should just make a rule that we're always honest with each other. You know, to like a respectful extent. Like, we don't need to go being mean to each other. But we don't hide things from each other.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make a pact. Put your hand
Agreed.
in the center and we shall make a pact.
I'll put my hand in the middle.
Do I need to shake it all about? Or
No, just hold it over top of the person who put their hand in under, you know.
all right.
Make a hand pile.
Okay.
And we can say, I promise never to lie to any of you. Within reason. As, you know, to not be mean. But big lies. No.
Do we do it all
Promise
at
not
once?
Promise
to-
never to lie to
like,
any of you. Within reason.
Promise
You know.
never to lie to anyone within reason.
Beautiful. Now let's go.
Yeah,
1,
same.
2, 3. Paw.
One, two, three.
Yeah!
Oh, guys, I love that we're friends.
Yeah, that was very awkward.
Yes, it
Yeah. Yeah, it was very awkward indeed.
I'm glad we did it. This is how it should be.
I'm not.
It was kind of fun.
This is our friendship.
It's like a little team sport. We're
Yeah.
like on a deadly sports team together.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's one way of putting it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been putting in a slave labor lately, so I feel like I need to change it up, you know?
Okay. Slave labor works too. That's kind of what it is.
See? I have a point here. Like, they're not even paying us. They're just promising that, like, we'll get an opinion at the end of the world. Like, I don't know about your parents, but they'll be like, Annabelle, if you do this, I promise you'll get this later. And then I do it, and later I don't get whatever they promise. So I'm not really holding out on the hopes that they're going to give us any control over the next world.
No, they'll probably just get rid of us.
So you're saying we're being used?
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah. I'm not getting my hopes up on them coming through.
Yeah, sounds about right.
And in the turn of being honest to everyone, I know everyone's kind of like, I know especially you, Annabelle and Fred, we talked, but like, everyone's been like kind of hating on me for being all buddy end of the world. Fun fact, I do not want the end of the world. You guys were all hating on Morgana, and it very much to me seemed like we were being forced into this, and to me it seemed like the best option was to get on their good side.
Does make sense.
I am so glad you're not evil. Like this was a real big issue for me, Oko. You don't understand.
I know, you tormented me relentlessly.
Well, okay. You know what? It's the thing of, like, you were the nice person, or one of the nicest people in, like, class, and everyone liked you, so I'm like, oh, cool, I'll just be like Oko, and people will like me, and, like, that's how I be nice. And then it's like, plot twist, you're evil, and I'm like, well, now what am I supposed to do? So,
it'd be a pretty good plot twist.
So, okay,
Annabelle?
well, don't do that.
Oko?
Because that's bad.
That sounds
Now-
very meta.
Now the cat, and I point to Oko, is out of the bag. And we all know that Oko is not...
Thank you so much for listening to Fayfinders.
Okay, well, let's end it. It's over.
Okay, you know what, Ashley? Now the cat is out of the bag, and we all know that Oko doesn't, in fact, want the end of the world, and that he is actually looking out for the interest of all of us.
It also kind of helped that you guys hated on me because it made it seem more honest, because I could have broke, and I didn't, thankfully. But, yeah, no. I was just trying to get on Morgana's good side, so she'd actually, like, I don't know, maybe like us and then not kill us.
Okay.
It was a good plan. I've started to kind of do that as well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm doing that with Gladius, so we'll see how that goes.
And I think we're all on Gladius's good side, you know, if he even has a side. But in the future, it might come in handy, Oko, if you play the part of the suck-up and the rest of us play the part of the begrudging tag-alongs, you know.
Mm-hmm. I just don't want to suck up too much because then they'll be suspicious, and I was worried about saying anything because they could be listening in on conversations at all points in time, and I mean, like, they can take over your bodies, like,
Yeah.
Styx and Annabelle, so, like, who knows, like, if they can just listen in. It seems like they're kind of busy doing their own thing.
And Gladius said that, like, he'd respect my privacy as a person and not, like, just listen in or read my thoughts whenever he felt like. Like, he said that if I ask him to, like, you know, I don't know, see through my eyes or inhabit me or whatever the heck happens, like, that he will, but otherwise he'll leave my autonomy and self as a person alone, which I appreciate.
Yeah, it seems like we have to invite them in. I don't think they can just inhabit us without us at least knowing that it's going to happen. and being able to try and stop it. And then also for us to, like, go into their brains, we have to try, and so they would have to also try.
Mm-hmm.
Because I did actually get into Morgana's mind one time. It was very kind of, you know what, frankly, it was kind of similar to my mind because she was just thinking about grape juice boxes. And, I mean, relatable.
You've gotten her kind of hooked on them.
Good. If she's an addict, then she's easily controllable.
Whoa.
I know,
mean-
that's I should probably retract my statement.
Maybe.
That's pretty
but-
bad, actually. I'm
you know,
sorry.
considering that she's evil, I don't know how much worse it could get.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, you're not wrong.
I know, just in this context, it's okay.
This
We're in a
is-
fantasy world.
Out of game, this is not an endorsement.
We don't endorse using addictions as persuasive tactics.
No.
This is content. Reality and fiction are separate entities. Thank you for listening to my TED
You know, unless... I
PSA, if you have an addiction and you feel like you need help, please go out and reach help. They're just joking about juice boxes. Thank you, have a good night. Mic drop.
Boom.
Thank you.
But what if... So, you're a skeleton, right, Sticks?
Yeah, kind of. I am a demigod-ish adjacent.
Mm-hmm. So, can you be poisoned?
Not really, no.
So what if Leon, at some point, I'm not saying now, because I feel like now would be a pretty bad time, but what if you, poisoned a juice box and then gave it to her?
I wonder if it works that way. It probably does, right?
Possibly.
I don't know.
What if she picks up that you poisoned it, though?
What if she's immune? She is a pretty powerful sorceress.
It's true.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I could make it really interesting. Okay, listen. Okay, what if we put some deadly nightshade into a juice box, and I'm like, oh, I can't get poisoned because I'm a skeleton, and so I just like the taste, and so I thought, oh, maybe you'd like it too because you're immortal, so even if she is immune, I'm also very resistant to poison, so if I am okay and she's okay, then I'm just flavor.
I feel like there's something there.
We could try. Not now.
I
I'm
mean,
too young.
I mean, it could work. At least it's in the open that, it is poison.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How are you feeling, Annabelle?
So anything...
I feel tired, if I'm being honest. It's really... I'm not saying, I don't like sitting here with you guys. It's just, that thing after, you've been really emotional and you've cried and, now you're just tired. That's kind of what I feel like.
Mm.
That makes
And
sense.
usually I'm not around other people when I feel like this, so... It's sort of strange, but I like sitting here with you guys. It's fun.
Just as long as you're not expecting any of us to share in the feels, we're good.
I'll share the feels. I'm an actor.
No,
Well-
it's all good.
Sticks, what always makes me feel better when I'm at the beach and feeling down is making a sandcastle.
Frederick, would you like to for old time's sake?
I would love to, and I would love if everyone would join us.
Guys, we need to make a sandcastle.
Sure.
No.
I don't know how well I do with my paws.
They'll be
do
like
our
big
best.
shovels. You can like dig with them.
Then I get sand in my fur.
I'll brush
Wash
you
it out.
later.
There's a whole ocean.
I don't like bodies of water. Just had a bad experience when I was young, and you know what? I don't want to be just doesn't
It's fine.
doesn't jive.
It's okay.
Me and Oko will just sit off to the side and supervise and tell you three what you're doing wrong.
All right. Okay,
mean,
let's do sandcastles.
Yeah, okay.
There's nothing I love more than criticism, so let's go.
Backseat builders.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
super used to it, so it's
Yeah.
fine. Builds character.
As you guys are building, and Ari and Oko, you're supervising in quotation marks. Right as they kind of begin putting everything up, Ari, you feel like a splash on your cheek, like if it was from a water gun.
What? Who did that?
And you, you turn and you see, Ilmater in his hoodie and his loincloth, and he's got shades on, and he's got like a water gun, and he like sprays you again and looks at the sandcastle and like points at you and points at the sandcastle as if like, go have fun.
I hate you sometimes.
Squirts you again.
Okay. I'm going. Give me like 5 seconds here. Oko, are you okay to sit on your own? I'm being forced to go build this thing with them.
Do I see him?
Yes.
Okay. I'm probably just gonna
You just
be like,
see this.
okay. I'm just gonna stare at him, like, pointing my finger, like, don't you dare spray me.
He cocks it.
I'm also gonna just point my finger at him and be like, I don't. No.
He puts it down.
Okay.
Go have fun. Watching you. And he just disappears into the sand, like he falls down and just.
What the hell was that?
You know, for once I actually don't know.
Does he do that often?
More often than you'd think.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he's gotten into a weird habit of popping up at the most inopportune times. Kind of weird. But, I'm going to go help them build this stupid thing before he gets you wet.
Okay, I'll maybe help just so I'm safe.
Might be a good idea. And
I love Ilmater.
begrudgingly walk over and just be like, okay, guys, just hand me a stupid pail. Let's go. Or
Welcome.
shovel.
You guys build a sandcastle. It's really cute. I love this.
We build a sand village.
So-
Sure. Yeah. Oko, when we're done, I can make little puffs of wind if you want me to try and like blow some of that sand out of your paws.
It's okay. I'll just like shake them and like brush them, and it's not too big of a hassle.
Okay.
So you guys, do you guys just spend your day on the beach making some sand castles?
Yeah.
This is cute. You guys, I feel like at some point Ilmater comes back with like burgers from the diner and like little bags. Like
He would
just-
too.
Yes.
he's just got some like burgers. He's got you like a Beyond Meat burger, Annabelle.
Thank you.
And he's like setting it all up.
Yeah.
Little
You know,
Uh,
you don't need to suck up to them, right? You know that. Yeah?
what?
You don't need to be nice to them.
Oh, I don't need to be nice to them.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
because I'm not, so...
Maybe you should. Just saying.
Oof.
Just,
Uh, uh.
just give me the damn burger.
Here's take a burger. There's a V on the one for Annabelle.
Okay, thanks.
Yep.
Annabelle, look for the V.
Okay. Thank you.
And just a thumbs up. Falls back into the sand again, disappears. Fred, from behind you, you feel a bag shoved in your hand, and just you turn around, no one's there, but now you have a bag, and when you open it up, there's a bunch of water guns inside.
Guys, guess what? I don't know where I found them. I don't know. Maybe I brought them, but I've got some water guns, and I started filling these with, like, seawater.
Water gun
I want to help
fight!
you.
I'm
help
a-
you.
I'm immediately going to go and try and snatch 2 out of Fred's hands.
I'll go. One for everyone. One for everyone.
I'm going for 2.
I grab one and I immediately run to the ocean to fill it after I finish devouring the vegetarian burger.
This is such a cute game.
I love this so much.
Alright, quick question.
Oh my gosh.
Where did you get this and what is it? Because it tastes really good and I've never had one before.
I can ask Ilmater. I don't know. He probably got it from the diner by the looks of it.
Okay, cool. I am going to go there one day and eat a burger because this is really good.
I mean, I'm there at least once a week. I can show you.
Okay, thank you. Just, my parents are all kind of like, all meat, no veggies. So I usually make do with meals.
I mean, it looks like meat. Are they really gonna care?
Yes. Apparently it's a smell thing and their palates are made for the, I don't know, tender muscles of other animals. It's
Oh,
gross.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Yeah. Anyways, and I'm gonna spray her with the water gun.
Yeah, water gun fight. Styx is just gonna rip it, like, just squirting everyone.
Oh, yeah, straight up, just retaliation.
Is Oko off limits or is he fighting too?
Oh, I'm fighting. I'm using my speed to my advantage.
Okay.
I got 40 feet of speed.
my God.
I am zooming.
Damn.
Alright.
Ashley, does
You guys,
my archery fighting style add any bonuses to squirting with a water gun?
you know what? Sure. We'll say sure.
Yeah.
You guys spend the day, you had a nice conversation, you made some sand castles, had a big old water fight, and had some burgers, and you guys just spend the day at the beach. This was so cute. This was really cute. I'm loving
I
it.
love this.
And we all go home with really bad sunburns.
Oh, yeah.
And really damn
I put on
clothes.
sunscreen, okay?
Yeah, except for Fred.
Annabelle is tan for the first time in her life.
Styx is like a tomato. She has no anything, literally just flesh.
I just got like dried fur. I'm pretty all good, except I'm probably overheating.
Yeah.
Or are you shedding? Do you shed?
Probably a little bit, yeah. It's so hot.
Yes, you do. We talked about
Oh my
this.
God.
You do
Yeah,
shed.
no, I do shed. It causes quite the problems at trying to be a mortician.
Oh, yeah, it would.
Samuel hates it.
Aww.
So you guys spend this really lovely day. The next day is Friday. Is there... What would you guys like to do today?
I mean, maybe we should try talking to Gladius about the soul-eating monster and seeing if he needs anything else.
Do we have
Yeah.
to get more monsters for your zoo?
I don't know. He didn't really say. So, like, maybe we pick up a couple, like, other things on our way to go see him. Like a snail. Maybe not a snail. A caterpillar.
Yes, and maybe a very tiny tadpole.
That's a good idea.
Or an earthworm, right? There's no natural armor on an earthworm.
That's
Unless
a good
it makes
idea,
it into
too.
a snake.
Where are we meeting up to have this conversation, ET Dubs?
I
That's a
don't
good question.
I don't know. Like, I guess we could have. Like, we usually meet up in front of Styx's house for some reason. So we
Yeah.
could
That's
just
true.
be there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or maybe we go for breakfast at the diner.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, I'm gonna call you all. Hello, guys. I want to go to breakfast at the diner. We can get waffles and chat and be friends.
Sounds good.
Sure.
Why is it always early mornings? Okay.
If that's what we're doing, I would like to try and take some money from my mom's purse.
Oh, sneak thief.
Oh boy.
Fingers crossed. Because do
Okay,
I get an allowance?
roll me-
I don't remember if we ever talked about this.
I think. I'm trying to decide if your parents would give you that control or
I
not.
don't think
Because I'm thinking of, like, the rich idiots from my high school and how they got, like, $50 a week. But, like, their parents let them do whatever they wanted.
Yeah, and my parents aren't the, like, I don't care, here's money, go entertain yourself. My parents are like, I don't care, come home and suffer so that I can make you do what I want.
I mean, she's been on good behavior.
I have, but it's control, which is something they don't give me. So.
Up to you. I'll say up to
I
you.
will say they probably don't. So, I am going to try and steal from my parents for the first time ever. We'll see how this goes.
This should be interesting.
I need you to roll me stealth and sleight of
Okay.
hand.
Oof.
Stealth first. 18. And sleight of hand is going to be 10.
Okay. You take the time to slip and slither around your house. Kind of, I mean, you've had a bit of your practice, you know, going out and adventuring at this point. You are able, kind of, when your mom's not looking, to slip your hand in her purse, and you're able to grab like a handful of change that's like at the bottom of your mom's purse. How much, you don't know, you just grab it and
Okay.
go.
I will count it on the way.
You have $7.
Cool.
Do we have loonies and toonies? Is it what kind of currency do we have?
I want to say you have loonies and toonies, just because I really like loonies and toonies. And I want to confuse everyone else who that's listening.
Thetis is north of the 49th parallel, confirmed.
It is.
Listen,
I mean,
if you go on Google Maps and Google Thetis Island,
technically.
it's not the same shape, but it may be inspired. Listen. Thetis is a Greek goddess, okay? There's no claim to the name, all right, people? I can steal it all I want.
Oh, well, this Thetis
Inspiration.
Island is exactly on the 49th parallel, actually.
Ooh.
It is, in fact, bisected by the 49th parallel.
Yeah, the real life Thetis Island, it's got Bible camp.
Ah, that's how you know. I'm guessing.
I feel like when this comes up in the recording, you should do a little cut. It's like, do, Ashley's archaeology time.
How is it archaeology?
It's kind of geography.
Yeah,
Hey,
or
hey.
info dump or something, you know.
There's a pizza place on the real Thetis Island, so it can't be all that bad.
Did you know that Thetis Island is a real place on the 49th parallel? Now you know.
Thank you. That was beautiful.
Welcome to British Columbian geography. Now, if you did Don Diddley Don take a ferry on over to the island, and then there's a port, don't remember the name of it, but it's got this small town, and I remember there being like this really cool indigenous sort of like, it looked like an amphitheater, and there was like a corner store I remember buying ice cream from, and then going on the sketchiest ferry I've ever seen with my eyes.
Oh no.
Heading over to Thetis Island, where, yes, people, that's right, I went to Bible camp.
Not by choice.
No, I was with my school. It was a good time. Why did we say... He's made it so ominous. I had a good time.
See,
Do you think I paid attention? No, my friends and I just cried in our cabin because we were all game. We didn't know what to do.
I'm
That's
looking
a
at
big
Thetis
move.
Island, like how to approach Thetis Island from Vancouver Island, but I'm assuming you approached it from the mainland, which is
No, I remember leaving Tawasin, going to
Oh.
the island, and you have to go to this like tiny little town,
Yeah.
and then it takes you to...
Oh, like Bowen Island or Salt Spring? Like you have to do like a thing?
No.
Wait. So you came to Schwartz Bay and then you like drove all the way to
Hold on.
Shamanus?
Wait, can we
Shamanus,
can we be talking about this on the recording?
Yeah, welcome.
You know where we're
Fate
quote
Finders
unquote
is a
located.
Vancouver-based Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
and
navigating
Vancouver
listeners to
Island
the base.
based, kind of, sort of.
Vancouver's in the name. You're there.
Yeah, you're there. You're Vancouver.
It's in the area. We're all aware that this is a BC.
Okay.
We just like shouldn't
let me
shouldn't
just-
say our addresses or where we
Don't
live.
say
We're
your
not going
address.
to dox our addresses. Do not dox your...
And BC, everyone knows, stands for Bingus Columbo.
Definitely.
Exactly.
See, all you gotta do is search up the Bible camp. And then
BibleCamp.com.
Okay.
Okay.
let's see. I'm Googling this right
The
now.
plot twist of this whole D&D campaign is going to be that it's a bunch of kids on Thetis Island during Bible camp, and we're just
Oh
playing
yeah,
Dungeons
this
and Dragons.
is all an ad for Bible Camp. This is an ad for Bible
Well,
Camp.
because there's
Oh,
actually
wow.
like humans on the other side. We're like the monsters that are recluse, right? So like it could be Bible camp that like
Okay.
has. Oh my God, guys! We cracked the
devil,
plot.
Oh
the
my goodness.
Satan is actually the fifth council member.
I meant
And
this
also
we
as
all,
a joke.
we all represent a sin.
No, but
Which
now
one
it's-
of us is less is the question.
No,
Well,
because there's only 5 of us and there's 7 sins. But also, no, I feel like this is kind of on the right track because, like, it could be a war thing between, like, monsters that we've decided to, like, back away and humans that are, like,
technically,
don't know.
If
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. But, like, no, I know.
The Salem witch
It's
trials
literally
were
the
the
thing.
last straw, and that's why you came to Thetis.
I know, but, like, now we're gonna destroy the world because people are awful, and now I don't think I'm so against it.
Well,
You've never met the people of Lowellow or anywhere else. Lowellow is the closest you can get to humans.
And I've, like...
And yes, you do leave
Hey,
from
hey.
Sheminus?
Fred
didn't know that
is
was the
until
term.
bitten a human.
Yeah, he technically is a
Yeah,
human.
exactly. So you know.
But you're not,
I mean,
like,
you
an
say
actual
technically,
human.
but he has horns growing out of his head, so I think
So I don't think you're human.
No, you don't know.
Don't all humans?
We
no.
wouldn't know. Would we know? We wouldn't know.
I don't
Well-
think most of us would know.
What
We
has
wouldn't.
happened to this conversation?
We wouldn't know
This is not getting edited out. This isn't in the podcast.
No, it's staying. Let's all go to Bible.
I made one joke and everything went really far.
Yeah.
Yo, what if we rented a cabin on Thetis?
Guys, we should, before the podcast ends, like our grand finale should be recorded on Thetis Island in person. Because by then we'll
my
probably
God.
all have our last shot. Like, I'm getting mine next month. So, like,
Yeah.
There's no Wi-Fi.
No, so we record it all around one microphone in
Yeah.
person.
we can do that because actually, like, Audacity doesn't use Wi-Fi or anything. Like, we can just record,
But my Google Doc does.
Paper.
download it,
Paper, Ashley.
take screenshots.
Paper is the way of the future.
Quick question though. If we actually did this, we wouldn't have to do the Bible camp part, right?
No,
Good.
please no.
You don't want to go to
No.
Bible camp?
Guys,
Listen,
no.
John 3:16.
I'm a pagan. They would burn me.
I am a very open-minded person,
No.
but religion in general, like any religion, also makes me slightly uncomfortable. So
That's
I'm
fair.
just like happy.
Everyone's got their preferences.
I don't know. Like, dude,
No, there's other places.
We go to Bible camp as an anthropological experience. I would appreciate it.
okay.
Yeah.
If you put it like that,
I can show you where I jumped off a tree. I can show you where I accidentally said fuck in front of one of my teachers.
Accidentally.
Yeah.
Grade 7. I mean, we were getting really competitive, and I yelled, move your fucking ass right in front of
Wow.
everyone.
In grade 7?
Okay, so
Shameful. You're too young in grade
I know.
7.
Grade 8,
Listen,
understandable. Grade,
grade 8
7,
understandable.
no way, Missy.
You're not there.
Me and the boys were swearing up a storm by like grade 5.
see,
So
the
true.
funny thing is, being a French kid, fuck if you pronounce it fuck, it means seal.
Isn't it seal?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
since grade 6 or like no 3, all the French kids would run around screaming fuck, and then the English supervisors would be like, "Hey, you can't say that," and we're like, "No, we're talking in French. We're saying seal," and they couldn't do anything about it, and we'd just keep doing it. So
That's incredible.
All right, let's get back before this devolves any further.
Sorry.
Sounds good.
So,
Yeah.
do you guys all go to the diner?
sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm making waffles.
Cool.
Ham and waffles.
All right. So you guys head to the diner. You get a booth. This woman kind of comes over. This Triton woman. She's got this sort of sea green skin. This kind of light blue hair that's all very nice done up in a bun, and she's got kind of this little server's outfit on. It's all very retro. Very fitting to your style, Sticks.
She's gorgeous.
And
I say it out loud.
Thank you, sweetheart. What can I get all of you? Do you just want your regular Ari?
Yeah, just the regular for me, thanks.
All right.
Guys, you want to tell her what you want?
Is there any menus? I've never been here before. I don't know what to get.
Oh, it's the little plastic laminated thing in front of you, sweetheart.
Oh, right. Yeah. Thank you. I'll just be a minute. What can I buy for $7?
You could get a milkshake. You could get waffles, but you can't get both.
I will get just waffles. Please.
Hey, there's more coming. Don't sass me at this
Get out of here. What are you talking about?
Get out of here. We don't. Get out
This
of
is the
here.
cutest thing ever.
There's-
Don't ruin it.
I'm not
Don't ruin
okay. I'm
this
not
for me.
ruining it. I'm just saying this is a filler episode.
It's a good filler episode.
No,
it's
you don't know
not.
yet. There's still an hour left,
It's
buddy.
not filler. We've had very deep talks and important talks and character development.
Well,
so
it-
get
it-
out
it's
of
a
here,
filler-
Fred.
it's a filler
Get
of
out
our
of the
stomachs
diner.
after we eat
We
at this
don't want
diner.
you around here. Get out of here, Fred.
We don't want you in these parts. You come
Yeah,
back.
you're no welcome
You come
here.
back to
This
this.
diner ain't big enough for the both of us.
Oh my god.
You come back around these parts, and we're gonna have issues,
All right,
partner.
I'm going. I'm going.
I would also very much like to have some waffles, and I would like just a black coffee, please. And thank you.
Absolutely. Just don't walk away with it this time.
Oh,
Thank
I was
you.
planning on it. I'll
Um,
bring it back though. I'll wash it first.
You didn't bring the other one back, Sticks.
You know what? I really got. I will. I promise.
All right.
I'm going to smile really big at her and just kind of like.
All right. What can I get for the boys here?
Is there fish and chips on the menu?
There absolutely is.
Fish and chips and a chocolate milkshake, please.
And you, Mr. Van Duren?
I'll take the pancakes, the flapjacks, the big old battery breakfast, what have you. And do you have any honey?
I do. It's on the table.
Okay, well I'll take a coffee then.
All right. And have you made up your mind, Miss Yaz?
I'll just go with the pancakes, please.
You don't want anything to drink?
Just water's fine. Thank you.
Annabelle,
Annabelle,
you can-
get something to drink.
you can get a milkshake.
No, it's good, guys. I'm good with just the pancakes.
Bring her a milkshake, please.
I will bring her a milkshake. Do you like chocolate, sweetie, or do you want strawberry?
Can I get chocolate, please?
All right.
Thanks, love.
All right. Of course. You take care. And she kind of goes away. And a little while later comes back with all your food. And yes, thank you, Rachel, for the suggestion in the Discord. The coffee does come in a to-go styrofoam.
Oh, perfect. Now I don't need to worry about taking your beautiful ceramic mugs. I'll just drink styrofoam and horrible environmental impact, but it's fine, right?
It's better than you stealing another mug.
I disagree, but that's fine. I'll come back anyways to visit again.
Okay. All right. Anything else I can get you?
I think we're okay for now.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Miss
It's
Adam.
good to see
Thank you.
Of course. It's good to see you during the day, Ari. And she walks away.
During the day? Oh, you come here at night?
Yeah. Normally if I don't feel like going home, I'll come sit here if it's cold outside.
Hmm.
I mean,
You can always come
you know.
into my house anytime, just climb in the window.
Well, this was before we really started talking a whole lot. So,
Hmm.
Well, I mean, it's
All right. So you guys discuss what you're doing.
Yeah. So should we... Annabelle, do you know what the Monster Mash wants?
he just wants to make monsters and release them on the world and then recreate the world anew, like the prophecy says, and just let his monsters live their lives and support them. So, I don't really know what his image of the new world will be like.
I feel a little stumped because Morgana had these very clear-cut tasks that we needed to do before we'd meet the next council member, before we can meet Gladius. And Gladius doesn't really seem to know what he wants from us, really. We've given him fuel for monster creation, and we've given him a space to make his monsters. But I don't know what else he wants. Do you know, Annabelle?
Honestly, he just said that, like, his sister kind of, like, started all this and stuff. So it seems like he's kind of just going along, and he's like, yeah, I'll do my monsters, and, like, the rest will just sort of happen. I don't know. I think we should talk to him about it. And figure out what he's gonna do.
Sounds like a good plan.
He seems pretty honest with you, Annabelle, so there's no harm in asking.
Yeah. Well, he said that, like, he wants to gain my trust and, like, for us to work well together, so he wants to be open and honest with me, and he gives me choices, which is really nice. So, we'll see. He might let me have some input in how the world is remade.
Cool.
So, I guess breakfast and then we go?
Yes.
Sounds good.
One quick thing.
Whose alarm clock? I'm coming to eat your alarm clock. Whose alarm clock?
It's my mom's alarm clock. She has to get up for work.
Oh.
She works night shift.
My apologies. My apologies. I will not eat your mother's alarm clock.
No, she is a healthcare worker. She's doing front lines, man.
Oh.
I will not. I will not disrespect.
I'm sorry. I should have closed my door, but I rushed in here.
All good. All good. I state on the file that I am not eating Sam's mom's alarm clock. Are you guys going to the cave? Are we going to the cave?
Yeah, let's go to the cave. Just, you're fine. You're fine. No awkward. It's good.
We pay for our meals, I'm guessing.
I'm a little short, guys. I'm sorry. That's why I wasn't gonna get a milkshake.
I got
I'll
you.
pay
It's
for
alright.
her.
Yeah, let's just pool the money. And then I would like to see if there is another coffee for me to take with me.
I can refill yours. It's all right. She fills it.
Thank you. Can I have a lid, please? Is that okay?
Yeah, give me a sec. She grabs you a lid.
Thank you so much. I'll see you again next time. Don't hide the ceramic mugs next time, though, please. It's kind of my thing.
You... We'll see about it. How about
All
that?
right.
As everybody's leaving, I kind of hang back and then just slip her a $10 bill.
Oh, thank you. You have a good day, all right, Ari?
Yeah. Thanks for everything. I'll see you later.
Absolutely. I'll be here. I'm working. I got the morning and about to end my shift, and then I'll be back tonight, so.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Take care. She kind of tussles your hair a little bit as you're out the door.
And I just kind of try to smooth it and give up and join everyone else.
She shoots you a little wink as you're out the door. Alright, you guys head to the cave. So you kind of start making your way through the forest as you normally do. And before you can even hit the cave, you see various troops of the Volodni waiting past the border around where the cave is.
Oh, no.
Annabelle,
Yep.
That's not good.
That's trouble. Annabelle, I think you're friends with them, right? Do you want to say hello?
Yeah, this is obviously my department thing. And I'll walk up. Hello.
You see the Volodni that has very much been in the leadership position throughout all this. Take a step forward. He's much taller than you, Annabelle, and sort of looks down. Hello?
I see you have assembled some troops. What are you doing?
We have. We're here to make you and your friends an offer. An ultimatum, if you wish. As you are aware, we serve the island, and we do what we think is best for the island. We do what we must to protect our home. And what you have brought, the mother of monsters, it is going to destroy our way of life. I know Thetis has given you a spot to hide these monsters, but that doesn't mean we have to agree with it. We are allowed to fight for our home. So this is the offer. You and your friends lead us to the mother of monsters and help us kill it. Or we declare war. The council versus the Volodny.
Right.
That is your choice.
I see. So you decide because I'm a child, I can't make a decision. You decided because I'm a druid of Thetis, suddenly I don't have a choice or an opinion or any experience to give you? I get that you're threatened. You know what? Everyone's threatened. You know what? When we end up killing them, all of us are going to die because we're linked to them. So, yeah, we get it. We're fighting for our lives right now too. But that doesn't mean that you can come here with your large armies and your big pointy sticks and make me choose something. So I'm going to make you a counter offer. And I suggest you really think hard about it for a minute. This is not going to work. You can't kill him. It isn't going to happen. And I know that's upsetting, and I know that's hard to understand, and it took me a long time to get around it, because when the first champion showed up, I was ready to stab myself to try and kill her. I would rather die than let these things be on the island that I am supposed to be protecting. But you know what? It's not going to work. And the only way that it's going to work is if we release more of the council and then send them all home. I'm not going to fight with you, and I'm not going to tell you where he is. And you can do whatever you want to me, because it's not going to change anything. I'm so sick and tired of adults telling me what to do all the time, and never bothering to think that I have a choice. I've spoken to Thetis. We have a plan. She is going to help me get rid of these things to protect you. She gave me a vision. And in it, some of the forest creatures were fighting for their lives. Children, do you want your children to have to be fighting over your dead bodies for their life and for their homes? Because I don't think you do. You want to protect them. You want to keep them safe. And the best way you're going to keep them safe is if you go home, you fortify your houses, you find a safe place to put your elder and your children, and let us take care of it. And when we need your help, because we will probably need your help later, I will come hand and knees begging you to please help me. But fighting them right now will do nothing. And I'm just gonna, stance up and look at him in defiance.
That was the most amazing
Holy
thing
shit,
that
I
you
wasn't
have
ready for
ever
that.
done. I'm so impressed. Oh my god, that was so good.
God.
This is
That was hot.
Jeez.
Oh my
Holy
god!
shit.
Ari's like, oh.
I'm like, that's hot.
Annabella's gonna have a little bit of pink on her ears, but she is direct eye contact, staring this guy down, not stepping down at all.
I was not, okay.
Sorry.
No, that was the best. Don't apologize for that.
No, that was really good. It was really good. You kind of, this very much just stoic figure is very much taken aback. You came swinging out the gate here. Can you roll me a persuasion check with advantage?
Right. Okay. I'm actually shaking now, so persuasion. Okay. I'm good at this one. Unnatural 20.
Oh. This, you sort of see, this guy's expression has been very mundane and stoic ever since you met him. You haven't seen his face change at all. It's just mumbling out of the mouth sort of a thing. And you see an eyebrow raise. He's just you is, and he looks to his troops I'm Judira's in the back yo, nice one.
I'm sorry for yelling at you. I respect your opinion, and I understand that what you're trying to do is best, but you have to understand that as my job as a druid, it's my job to take care of you. And if I fail you now, how am I supposed to do my job later when I'm officially the druid of the island?
Those are wise words, Annabelle. I was not expecting from you. And you are right. It would be nice to work with your town's druid. That is not something we've had the privilege of having before. I respect your choice and your counter offer. We're not going to stop patrolling. We're not going to just stay home. But we will do as you advise. We will fortify and we will prepare. And we can have further discussions on what to do.
Thank you. I'm not asking you to stop doing your job. I'm not asking you to stop patrolling. I don't want you to go on a suicide mission that will achieve nothing except make the mother of all monsters angrier and leave your people without some of their best warriors. It's a lose-lose situation. But I am more than happy to talk with you about the types of monsters that he's creating so that we can get some type of edge on him when this happens and when we choose to attack, when it'll be most beneficial.
Alright. You will receive word from our messengers when we hold council. You will be invited to come, and we hope you will take that opportunity.
It would be a great honor. Thank you. And I'll do a little curtsy.
He gives you a little nod, and he turns around to his troops and says, "Let us head back." And as you're kind of walking, as they're all walking away, you kind of hear a holy shit.
As soon as they're gone, I'm gonna, stop, kind of, because I imagine I'd have, my hands on my hips, and, a very, very aggressive stancing to try and make myself seem bigger than I am, and I'm immediately just gonna, bend over and be like, oh god, that was so hard, okay, I was so glad that went well.
That was
I walk
the
up to
most
Annabelle.
exciting speech you've ever done. I'm so proud of you.
Are you okay? That seemed like a lot coming from you, and that's coming from me.
You know what? I told you I don't want to pretend to be somebody I'm not anymore. And know what? I really care about this island. And Thetis obviously saw something in me. And she told me that to save her, I either need to be brave or I need to be nice. And know what? I'm just going to try and do both. So I kind of just snapped after the talk this morning. Or yesterday, I guess. And it just sort of all came out.
Came out swinging.
I am sick and tired of adults telling me what to do, and they one day are going to be my charges. I'm going to be in charge of making sure that they're okay as a civilization, and I'm sick and tired of people underestimating me because they think I'm a child, because it's like, yes, I'm still a child, but I'm an adult at the same time. I'm in this weird limbo. And I'm sick of people deciding whether I'm adult enough or too childish. I think I deserve to make that choice at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to take a couple deep breaths because I'm shaking at this point, and then we can keep walking to the cave, and everything will be good.
You could tell the same thing to Gladius and Morgana, and we'll be right as rain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. We can just have a good chat about the end of the world.
You want a fishy cracker?
I would love a fishy cracker. That sounds great. Thank you.
And Oko's gonna pull out the same bag that you gave him and hand you a fishy cracker.
Aww.
I don't know if they're
That's
still
so
good. I've been
cute.
slowly munching on them.
It doesn't matter to me.
It's been like
Oh
a
my
month.
god.
It's been around a month.
They're probably
mean-
stale.
Fishy crackers.
They're
Do
very
they go
stale.
bad though? Aren't they kind of like Twinkies?
They get stale if the bag is open. Oh, one sec. Hold on, guys. I've been delivered a dog.
Oh.
Dog time.
Okay. Okay, boo boo, you're gonna eat those and then sit on my lap because you're gonna make noise. I'm gonna take her collar off.
I was hearing the little jingle jingle.
Jingle jangle, boo boo. Okay, you're sitting on my lap. Okay. I was not expecting you to come out swinging. I thought it was gonna like gradually maybe. Like I wasn't expecting like a full on. You know what? No.
I'm done. The gloves are off.
All right. So you guys head to the cave, and there you find Morgana sitting on her emerald throne, very bored. As soon as you guys come in, she's like, "Oh my gosh, hi guys, how are you? Haven't seen each other since like the other day. How you doing?"
I want to run over to my amethyst throne and just sit on it and chat with her.
Okay.
Good.
Did you bring nail polish? Mine kind of chipped a bit.
Actually, I did. I have it in my backpack, so we can, in fact, do black nail polish today.
Oh, all right.
It goes with everything.
Oh, I love it. You know, maybe I could match this with like a purple gown that I have.
Yes. Purple, because I'm the purple champion and you can we're very matching.
Yeah, it's got like this like sort of like black lace trim on it.
Beautiful.
So you guys kind of chill out. What the
I'll
rest
go
of you doing?
knock on Gladius's door.
You get a little. Hello.
Hey, it's me, Annabelle.
Oh, 1 second. And he kind of opens the door. Hi.
Hey. I just thought we'd stop in, and I just wanted to know if you needed any more creatures. And I was thinking maybe we could talk as well.
Yeah, more creatures would be really, really awesome. I mean, I'm just sort of building things up at the moment. I don't know. That's just kind of my plan at the moment. It's gonna be a little, I think, ongoing a bit.
Okay.
What do you want to talk about? Come on in.
Okay.
And he you haven't totally been in this room before, but it's very reminiscent of that living room that you were in. Like,
Right.
let's just remember to separate the living from the room. It's sort of alive. It's kind of postulating a bit, and I think that's the right word. I don't know. I'm not in bio.
It's squishy room.
It's a squishy room.
Ew.
It's kind of like the Satan's asshole from Ebron that we had.
Oh,
That's one way to put it.
that's definitely one.
That's all.
Ew.
That's all I think of it. But less gross. It's less gross. There are no nodules with monsters in them. It's just kind of alive.
Okay.
And there's like a really nice like leather chair by this like mahogany coffee table in there. Yeah, take a seat.
Okay. Your room's kind of cool.
Yeah, try to make it feel a little bit more like home for a bit, you know?
Yeah, I get that. You know, I just wanted to say thank you for your advice a little while back. I talked with my friends, and it went really well. And I feel a lot better about myself and who I want to be.
That is so good to hear, Annabelle. I am so proud of you.
Thanks. Something else I was kind of wondering. Like, see, I'm coming around to the fact that we're gonna have to end the world, and, like, it's the prophecy, and it's just my job with you and the rest of the council and my friends. But what's it gonna look like afterwards? Like, Morgana was always kind of fuzzy on that, and I don't know if she's really decided what she wants, but how would you reshape the world?
I think we're all gonna have to collaborate here. I want to collaborate with you. That's kind of dependent on the rest of the council members, if they would like to collaborate with their champions as well. And I feel like at the same time as he's talking, there's like a hot dog that he takes and it becomes like a monster.
Oh no!
And it's just licking his arm at the moment, like very aggressively. And is very much just cleaning the little armpit of the whatever arm is there. Boo Boo, please. Stop. I don't need to be cleaned. So just adding flavor. It's like sitting on his lap. Boo Boo, stop. He's just like, yeah, and he's petting this little hot dog creature. Don't do it. So I feel like in my image, what I kind of want to be incorporated into this kind of end of all days world sort of a vibe is I want there to definitely be some different ecosystems going on that aren't native to this current plane, where we can just get some more monsters coming in here. I mean, survivability is my biggest thing. I want to make sure the monsters I'm bringing into this world are getting that equal opportunity.
Right.
And are not, like, I don't want to take any sort of disadvantage away from them, which is why most of the time they get sent to other planes. But I just want to create a world where all my monsters can be together.
Okay. So just, like, kind of changing up the landscape? Like, do you care? I mean, like, on the island, like, everyone here is technically, like, we're technically monsters to the humans. So, like, do you care about what happens to them? Or are you happy, like, if the people living on the island stick around? Or are you, like, against the humans? Like, what's your kind of opinion?
Humans have persecuted monsters for a very long time. They've hunted my monsters down. And slowly, more and more, they decided that those that were different from them were less than them. And I know that's why you all came to this island. I knocked over my water bottle. I know that's why you guys all came to this island, was because you were looked upon as disgusting and evil. And that's not really what it is. You guys are just various different beings. And I don't think that's right, and I want to be able to take that back.
Right.
And that if you guys want to stick around for it, sure. If not, you know what? You can just, we can just let you hit the bucket, kick the can, and go somewhere else.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, I'd kind of like to see what the new world's like, so I'll probably stick around. But I guess that means you wouldn't mind if, like, some of the people on the island stayed around too, right? Like, even if there's no island, like you said, like, they're all still technically monsters. Maybe we could learn how to get along with your monsters.
That would be really, really cool. I would love for you to meet my monsters and all that. As well as, I think you might get more opportunities to sort of get to see some different environments. I mean, I know one of the other council members is a little bit out of this world, if we must say so. So you might get to go see. I don't know. I don't know what the other things they have in store for you are.
Well, that sounds really exciting. I really appreciate all the support that you've given me. I'm a lot happier now that I've gotten a couple things off my chest.
That is so good to hear, and I'm gonna be here to support you the rest of the way.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Of course. Yeah, so just let me know whenever you want to go get the next one. Just because, like, I think I gotta, like... to you too, boo-boo. I gotta, like, Sorry, my wiener dog is making weird noises. Just let me know whenever you want to get the new council member. And we can just go do that. Because I think I have to, like, with me and Morgana, we gotta be like, next one.
Right.
I don't know, it's just whenever you're ready.
I mean, like, if you don't mind, maybe we'll just go outside and ask everyone else, and if they're ready, like, we could just do it now. Because
You know what?
if you're
Sure. You go
if you're
ask.
just setting up, like, I can come back and help you, but, you know, I don't want to delay this whole thing too long. I don't want your monsters to get restless. So...
That is really, really thoughtful of you. You go ask your friends and we'll go from there.
I will walk outside into the ensuing nail polish mayhem and be like, hey guys, so I chatted with Gladius, but he said if we want, we can bring the next council member out now or whenever.
Do you feel like you're ready?
I mean, I don't know, like, Gladius
Yeah.
doesn't need anything else, so... And
Does he not need more monsters or anything? I thought he was, like, wanting to get the army and charge and
Well, yeah.
burn everything to the ground!
Okay, he doesn't want to burn everything to the ground, but he does want to build more of an army, but he said it's more of an ongoing thing. So, like, it's kind of like we could move on to the next champion, but when we visit every couple of visits, we can just bring more things for him. And then sometimes I'll go with him to go visit his monsters and stuff.
Right, and we can bring like squishy things with no natural inbuilt defenses, right? Like very, very crushable, vulnerable things, right?
I'll look at Fred, kind of like, don't give this away. And I'll be like, yeah, we can find some kind of gross, slimy, creepy, crawly things.
Right, exactly.
So.
Does it smell like hot dogs in here?
Yeah, it's just, one of Gladius's, he's got a wiener dog that he made.
As like you're talking, Oko's gonna be like sniffing towards Gladius's door. Like,
emphasis on the wiener. Should I go get Gladius and we can open the next door?
Sure.
If you
Might as well.
feel like you don't want any more like one-on-one time with Gladius and you feel like you're fulfilled right now, then sure.
Like, I mean, you and Morgana...
I think it should be up to you.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, like, you and Morgana still have a really cool relationship, even though, you know, Gladius came through and he said he'd always be there for me, so I think
That's
it's
true.
time. I'll go get him.
And are we all good to open it?
I suppose so, yes.
I
think
mean,
so.
it's what Gladius offered.
I guess?
Yeah. It's just my nails are still drying. Hold on, let me just... And she's, like, flicking her nails around.
Spray nail
You've got to
polish
blow,
everywhere.
you've got to blow.
That's not how nail polish works, Austin.
It does not flick.
And Oko doesn't know. Do you think he paints his nails?
You've got to blow
We have
on
to
it.
do that to you at some point. Little
Yeah,
claw
paint
nails.
out those claws.
Annabelle, can you do a little
Like hot
windy, like
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll do a little, what is it? It's Druid's, Druid craft. And I'll
Druid
make
craft?
little puffs
Yeah.
of wind on her nails for her.
Oh, thank you so much. This is great. It still feels, like, kind of weird. Like, I can, like...
I know, it stays
Like, it
sticky.
feels weird grabbing things. Alright, I'm gonna go grab my big old staff thing to put in, and then we'll go.
Okay.
Perfect.
I'll grab Gladius. Hey.
So you. Oh, are we doing it?
Everyone seems ready. Morgana said she's grabbing her staff. So.
Oh yeah. Let me just grab and he kind of grabs like this little staff thing off the wall. It's just like a key thing.
I see.
All right. Well, let's go. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just gonna bring my little wiener dog here. Boo boo.
That's what I was smelling.
I told you it was wiener dog in a more literal sense. So.
Oh, all good. So everyone sort of gathers in this space again, and the ground sort of rises a bit, and you see Morgana and Gladius put these staffs in turn, and the third door opens. It's open.
Does anybody step out?
So.
No.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna go peek in.
Should we stand? What's going on, Gladius?
You peek in the door, Ari, and you see this little bonsai tree, but the colors aren't quite right. It's sort of this glowing green leaves that are on it, and this dark blue sort of bark and wood on it. And there's a little note attached.
Oh.
I don't know what's going on. Don't ask me. I don't know. She's weird.
I'm gonna go grab the note.
You grab the note and you open it, and it says, "To be planted March 6th."
Okay, so that's a little ways off.
March 6th? Are you sure it says March 6th?
I'm sure that's what it says.
What's so weird about March 6th?
Well, that's my birthday.